Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live once again with more of our Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich. China Reich. Federalist playthrough is Chen Zhongming and Ling Guang. Let me send the links out. In the Guangzhou Federalist government. And post, and post, and post. And post. Alright, so, just as a quick reminder, the Second Weltkrieg is already ended. Third International and Moscow Accord won, so this is what their borders are looking like. I did clean up the borders a little bit in the peace deal, which resulted in, like I gave all of Sweden to Russia, and then I gave, like, Chechnya was in, like, the Moscow Accord, but I gave that all to the Third International, and then, well, yeah, that's basically it. I think Hungary, yeah, I think I traded, like, Hungary for Chechnya between the Third International and Moscow Accord. But, everything else is, you know, more or less what it is. Yeah, so the Third International is still fighting the Entente, and then Huey Long won the American Civil War, and now he's fighting, the Entente, which I think he did it before he disbanded all his divisions, so that means they're going to have quite a few divisions. But I don't know, he might actually struggle here. We'll see. And then the Indian Federation, the Deccan Federation won. And I believe they're supposed to join the Reichspakt, but didn't. I don't know if they can join the Moscow Accord. And yeah, basically we're still just fighting. This is our war that we're fighting. So let's just get into it. Let's just get back into it, because I basically was just, you know, more or less just running it. So we had just gotten the supply hub, which is good. We are getting a little stalled out. Oh, I need steel. We are getting a little stalled out here. Wondering if... Oh yeah, then they took. Okay, yeah. The Dutch East Indies joined the Entente. That's right. The Entente's at war with the Third International, America, and the Co-Prosperity Sphere. So I don't think that's going to work out great for them, but we'll see. Boy, these divisions, I just need more bodies out right now. I'm not too concerned. Big thing is they could invade, and I guess they could invade here also. National Day of the Republic of China. We've gotten this event before. I bet if I took Fuzhou, they would be in a really bad supply situation. Problem is that it's easier said than done. I really could use some tanks. Also, I assume they don't really seem to have too much in the way of air superiority. So I should probably do... Oh, right, I'm trying to get my plane designer. Oh, and then we do a quick debug smooth for free performance. Probably need to just do partial mobilization, but let me see what else we got. 12%. 12% research speed is a lot of research speed. Production efficiency cap is also really good. Man, more political power would be really good. Use consumer goods factor and political power gain. I'm a political power gain. I might have to do that for the political power gain. Okay, cap plus research speed. This guy's really good. So probably better. This guy is just a worse. This guy, I mean, again, they're strengthening factions, but I think strengthening that faction should be fine. Monthly population. This guy would be good once we have more states. Population plus 25%. Okay, so that's... Okay, so he's pointed there. I think I got this guy from a focus he got assigned to me. But I really want partial mobilization. Is the thing. That will reduce my political power gain, though. I think I'm gonna get this guy for the extra political power. And then we need more mills. Yeah, Guangzhou was really the only one. It's the only one that really makes sense to have that there. Everywhere else, I can't really build enough factories for right now. So I don't think it makes a ton of sense. What other traits could I get? Offensive doctrine, recovery rate, reinforce rate. Maybe offensive doctrine. Reinforce rate's pretty good. I'm using a lot of infantry, so I think I actually am going to do reinforce rate. And then once he gets infantry leader, we'll get that. We're a Sichuan clique. Yeah, they're going to need a lot of factories to take it over from us. Although they have 36 factories and we have 30? What? Damn. Well, okay then. Because my industrialization program wasn't that good. Although I am trading away factories, so... Wait, a lot of my factories are coming from trade. Oh, I bet they might be getting a lot of factories from trade then also. Do they have, like, good resource? Not particularly. I mean, they have coal, but that's not that many factories, man. That means we're not doing too hot. Alright, let's see if I have everybody attack here. How much damage can we do? Like we're doing a decent amount of damage. Oh. Uh-oh. Their administration collapsed entirely. Well, okay. Alright. Breaking a lot of divisions. Ooh. Because we attack them with so much damage all at once that they take a bunch of damage initially, just from the fact that we concentrate a huge amount of attack on them. Yeah, that's really bad when they have that. I mean, they're taking like 20% of their division strength damage. It's not as good of an encirclement, but it's still an appreciable amount of damage. And then having them take all this attrition is going to bleed them for a lot of equipment, hopefully. Oh, they're naval invading. Hang on. Okay, that was the thing I was worried about. So now I need to... Okay, let me take those 3 divisions I had. And the question, of course, becomes... Oh, excuse me. Oh, so I did set this up to do a seaport trap. So I will move these troops in preparation of doing that. I want... Yeah. To seek to build an air force of our own, we must not follow the temptation of over-reliance on foreign suppliers, especially with the shifting international political climate. Plans are underway to build Guangdong Aircraft Repair Plant at Dongshan and to expand the plant at Shaoguan. Our staff has also drawn plans for additional assembly plants deeper in Guangxi, where they are less vulnerable. Does this get me up to 7? I can select we might as well get the 6 breakthrough for cheaper there. And then let me do... I just want cap. Yeah, I think the move is just production efficiency cap. Oh, do I have another one? Oh, no. Okay. I remember right breakthrough is better, but let me double check again. 7 breakthrough versus 15 defense, 8 breakthrough versus 18. Yeah, so you're getting more value from the breakthrough. Ooh, I can also select a policy. I think this one's also just going to be production efficiency cap. I don't know. What is the reliability of this equipment? It's 80%. How about my infantry equipment? 87.2%? That's a lot of reliability. I guess you don't get big reliability from the artillery designer. Okay, this is the 5% reliability you get. think I'm gonna go for the extra reliability, honestly. Now, you do still need to manually go in and update these ones when you apply the contract. But otherwise, it's fine. The big thing is if you actually dig into this, I'm attacking him with 9 divisions. He's only got 3 divisions, so he's doing far less damage to me than what I'm doing to him. And then also because his divisions keep getting knocked back. Yeah, as soon as that guy keeps getting put on the front line, he is going to have a bad time. Oh, but I think that means Huey Long created his faction. Right, that's a lot of dudes, and my troops need to recuperate. Yep. I already have the infantry expert. Ooh, supplier range would be good. Initiative. Interesting. Reinforce rate's good. My dudes need to reorg. And then, of course, letting them go there and be in bad supply is perfectly fine. Oh, he's really stacking up divisions there. Okay. This is the naval invasion I was anticipating. Let's quick deploy these divisions and put them on those frontline order as well. As long as they can't move to take a naval base, though, it'll be fine. I just need to be in control of their rules of engagement. And I mean, I might let them take a naval base. But if I do, it'll be on my terms. By on my terms, I mean... Right. Got these guys from regaining. They're pretty tough. They should run out of supplies. Yeah, I'm gonna peel a couple of divisions off of here. You 3 guys. I need you. where, oh no. Okay.
有何指示？准备移动。是的，长官。准备移动。接着。命令。 准备。
Alright.
是的，长官。
Now's their chance to counterattack while their org's low.
准备完毕，长官。准备。
Okay, good, good, good. Ooh, okay, now here's where we cheese the AI.
有何指示？
Why, yes, Mr. Marine, please, just go ahead, help yourself to this, naval base right here. Yes, 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 yes. Fall into my trap. Mm. 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 Should I just go ahead and get an war medium going? What do I need for my doctrine? Alright, these just increase on their own. Unfortunately, I think I've looked at... These ones are basically just buffs for engineers, which is good. Fire concentrate didn't realize reduced artillery combat width. That's all buff for anti-tank, which I don't use. I think I still just gotta go field engineering, but I can go ahead and design a tank, a basic medium tank for right now, and get some of these produced. Man, still can't get that up there. That's rough. Oh well. I don't suppose, do I have the autocannon? I have the close support gun. Which, honestly, that does add a steel production, though. I could probably afford that. The extra soft attack is just really good. So we'll start getting some of these guys produced, and then we can import less steel now, I guess. Perfect. Keep that guy locked up. I mean, just damaged. Alright, now... We should be fine. Okay, now I probably only need 8 divisions for that. And he just leaves. Well, he might move some troops back. We'll see. I don't think the AI will come over here to try and, like, mess with us. Boom! So it begins. They finished the economy tree, so I'll just go through these. While I wait on getting some Space Marines. Republic of the Philippines. Oh, Benchan. This is actually the good part of it being a bunch of different tags, because a bunch of different tags might keep sending divisions here. This unguarded front line. And that's already like 100k casualties we've inflicted. Each of these divisions is probably about, 5 to 10,000 people, I'm guessing. Actually, I probably should have accepted those divisions for an expeditionary force because they would help me guard my coastline, but oh. Alright, and then we'll get some AA guns going. Let's get... I'm curious. Yep. Pay non 11k manpower, 10k manpower, 11k manpower. Yeah. That's gonna be pretty bad. Japan has 47 to 106 divisions. New naval invasion on Macau. Fall of Algiers. Looks like the Communards finished their revolution. Decisions do I have left? I have some of these. Like... Oh. Oh, there we go. One of the few silver linings of decades of civil wars that heavy military spending has built a sturdy foundation for a modern military-industrial complex. However, many barriers remain. Besides the usual suspects of corruption and experience in wartime disruption, Chinese soldiers have historically been equipped with foreign designs, if not outright foreign imports, stifling the growth of the domestic arms industry. Furthermore, most of China's vast arsenals are heavily decentralized and poorly integrated, a product of warlord regionalism. As we march towards unification, we must work to capture and synchronize these military production hubs, unleashing the full potential of the Chinese industrial behemoth. Alright. Build the Guangxi Arsenal is one of China's most poverty-stricken provinces. Guangxi is hardly an apt place for industrialization. Guangxi Arsenal is a brainchild of both Li Zongren and Huang Xiaohuang for reorganizing Guangxi's existing arms manufacturing plants. Up until the takeover of the new Guangxi clique, merely produced poor-quality, quote, earth guns or other near-archaic rifles. Inspired by the patterns of the Yunnan clique, the newly opened Guangxi Arsenal seeks to produce rifles, gunpowder, bombs, grenades, machine guns, even German Mauser bombs and mortar shells. So, like, they have at most 500 divisions, so that's only like 0.2% of them, but realistically, it's probably less than that. Whether it be the revolutionary zeal of the Bolsheviks, the heroism of the White Volunteer Army, or the Bushido Code of the Samurai, great victories have come out of lesser armies through the utter tenacity and dedication of its soldiers. Our men was be inoculated with ideological fervor, taught in fine detail the lofty ideals they are fighting for. They will fight and die without hesitation. There's a little bit of a grammar problem there. War on Iran, which puts them at war with the Ottomans. Oof. Oh, let's start doing planes. We'll start with... I think I need to do mediums, actually. Let me make sure that these guys actually give bonuses to mediums. Okay. Fair enough. Where are they going? Xiaomen, Longyang. Oh, that's up over here. Yeah, I don't care about that. Well, say I don't care, but I am less worried. You know, France has capitulated. The French exile government has gone into exile. Ooh, but Huey Long's not doing too hot, so they might just make a comeback unless the Third International invades Canada and helps take. I mean, but if they manage to knock out Mexico, that'll help them quite a bit. But yeah, it's not looking great for them right now. There goes Kingdom of France. Interesting, so they all just get... Did they give that territory to Morocco?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I just need to wait for tanks. Maybe I could make some mountaineers.
Good job.
Tank breakthrough. Buffs for light tanks specifically. Okay. Ooh, extra HP for tanks. Heavy tank specific supply usage, less good. Wait, hold on. 10% soft attack, 5% breakthrough, 10% soft attack, 10% hard attack. This gives more org for tanks. A lot of buffs for mechanized infantry. Reduce supply usage. The problem is tanks use so much supply that I don't think that minus 0.02 really makes that much of a difference. I think the move is armored... Oh no, armored maintenance companies give tanks extra HP. Okay. Why is this not just all tanks? I'm not super impressed with a lot of these. Okay, so these give a flat 10%. And then 10% attack and breakthrough. On top of. You know what, I'll take it. Plus 20% soft attack? Hey, plus 15% breakthrough is also really good. Plus 10% coordination. Coordination's a really good stat. Minus 5% supply usage. Oh, that seems really good. If I was using support artillery. Support companies. Okay, so this is like the old superior firepower. Does this one give combat with reduction? No. +5 org for the entire army. Land Knight attacks, pretty good. Flat supply consumption, -10%. Plus 15% breaker. I really like coordination. Probably mechanically not as big a deal as I'm making it out to be. But I think that's pretty solid. I like also the extra org that you're getting. Because, yeah, this one, like, gives you no org, basically. You're getting overall, like, 25% extra breakthrough. That's really good. Should have done that, honestly, instead of the other armor one. Oh, well. I really should start cranking on researching more fighter tech. 438 divisions, so we're bringing the estimate down. Legation cities join the Moscow Accord. Well, that'll give us a reason to go to war with the Moscow Accord, I suppose. Fall of Constantinople. Oof, that's a rough one for the Ottomans. I completely forgot that Greece was also in the Moscow Accord, so yeah, I don't think this is gonna go super well for them. But honestly, they're holding out a little bit better than I expected. But I guess it also has only been like a couple weeks, actually, so... So I've inflicted, I mean, I'm not going to say I've done all these 500,000 casualties have been for me, but certainly a lot have. Let's still create the Mountaineer one. Mountaineer Division. We will strive to create the finest army in all of China, and at the tip of the spear will be several elite divisions trained in the latest Western style and led by our brightest cadets, imbued with unparalleled will and ceaselessly trained. They will sooner die than surrender. These units will be the first in the breach, exploiting enemy weak points, turning the tide of battle under the cover of pounding artillery. Problem is Guangzhou, I can't put anything else in there. We're tapped out. suffering from success.
长官。出发！
Guess I will untap that one because finding funding for the DSP will Socialist Laundry Society money. Basically, Zhang Zhu and Mei's wealthy families help what keeps the state afloat. Who would have ever thought socialists and bankers could get along?
指示。
As long as I can slowly bleed troops off the front line. Okay, we're okay. Mexico's capitulated, okay. Huey Long might be able to rebound then if that frees up all of those troops that he had in Mexico. He did manage to core a lot of these states. Not all of them, okay. Oh, they released the Algerian Republic. Come on, my dudes, you gotta... I guess they're still actively fighting Morocco as part of the Entente, so fair enough. That actually gives me mountain infantry for free. Yeah, combat with minus 10%, I gotta get that. Quality at the forefront. Modern Russian doctrine calls for quality over quantity, while old stereotypes remain about Russian and Chinese armies alike. What will set us apart from the corrupt bloated armies of the warlords is the superiority of our wills and our weapons. Not much, but what we do have will be the best. We will train an elite army, properly equipped and led. We'll sweep away those that oppose us. How many troops does the Far Eastern Republic have? 6 to 22, okay. Have I taken the lead in casualties? Oh, yeah. I don't suppose I have any, like, Mountaineer. 5 attack? Okay, well, that's pretty good.
出发！
That's a big division. I like it. I'll make those guys elites also. And you know what? Let me give them rocket artillery. And logistics companies. Panama's capitulated. How much piercing does my infantry equipment do? Six. Yeah, that's really not that much. I mean, was this hurting my support equipment? No. Oh, okay. It could be better. Russian state took 77 states. I mean, at least we're not the Ottomans. That's going to be a big Moscow Accord. That guy's leaving. Yeah. Guess we're getting Macau. But, I mean, I'm just waiting on tanks, really. I mean, we're holding. Know who's in power in Yunnan? Yeah, it is Yu. So basically, I forget if Tang got cooed. No, it was Zhu Peidai, the right KMT officer. He cooed Tang, and then Zhu declared war on me. And then I held out long enough that that Long Yun and Hugh cooed in Yunnan. Long Yun took over, and then Long Yun got cooed by Hugh. As I'm no longer strapped for division, so I can wait a little bit longer. Good. I am gonna need to raise my conscription law, though. Alright, we got some mediums. Get some heavy MGs going. I'm gonna need some better engines. But I can get some stuff going here in a second. And I will be right back. I really gotta run to the bathroom. Sorry, gamers. Alright, I'm back, gamer. Sorry about that. Do I just go ahead and get... I mean, I guess I may as well spend the air XP to just get something going. Honestly, I've had worse. Constituting tradition, semi-motorized cavalry. Okay, neither of these are super amazing, so let me just go do these ones. Puncturing enemy lines will require us to amass large amounts of artillery into grand batteries, able to concentrate fire on wavering points in the enemy line. Artillery is a precious resource in China, and the logistics often difficult. The extensive training coordination between scouts, commanders, infantry, and artillery, we can shatter even some of the best fortified enemy lines. I'm gonna wait and see at this point. Game's running pretty well, I will say. It's only 1942, which, fair enough. I didn't lose faction leadership, did I? Yeah. Land Doctrine. So, I decided to go with large unit tactics. Mostly for the supply usage reduction, and the reduced infantry combat width. This one, kind of meh. XP loss minus 1%. Plus 10% soft attack and organization, that's pretty good. Division recovery rate's obviously good. I'm not sure who gets that division recovery rate, though. Is it just in general? And then more soft attack and breakthrough, reduced supply usage. And then I went for streamlined deployment here. Oh, and then so mass assault. Mass assault is the doctrine I picked. I figure narratively it makes sense being a Chinese faction going mass assault. But I'm kind of just going into this blind, because this is my first time using the new doctrine system. Really, you start focusing on air power now. Large unit 2, but grand battle plan instead of mass assault. Fair enough. I'm still not clear, like, is it just this top part that matters? Like, I can just switch this one out. Yeah, a little late for me to be doing that. But yeah, I have heard that that's really good. Ooh, research... Wait, hold up. Research speed plus 10%? That's busted. Slowly but surely, our men will be able to penetrate even well-entrenched warlord units like clockwork. A combination of spotters, artillery, and shock infantry will find and pierce the weakest parts of our foes' forward defenses across the front line. Afterwards, reserve units will flood through the openings, taking on enemy reserves that try to stop them, eviscerating enemy formations. I guess I do have these irregulars here. Like, how do they compare against regular infantry? Less breakthrough, less defense. They don't get the recovery rate bonus. Use less infantry equipment. And they have some bonuses for forests and hills and mountains and deserts. Okay, forests and mountains and hills and deserts are pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty good on guns, honestly. I got 30k guns in reserve, so that's really not it. I'm just trying to get some tanks, get some Space Marines going. And now it begins. Ho ho ho, this is what I was waiting for. Let me go ahead and deploy these guys. What's purple doing? Oh, right, they're holding this line. They seem to be doing fine. Well, I'm sending a couple guys over there. But what I can do... Only 15.3 division width now. I can put a whole new 2 divisions. I mean, okay, that puts me at 18.7, but pretty close. So I basically just get a big stat upgrade. Use a little bit more supply, but that's fine. Do I have enough for logistics companies for these guys? No. Ooh, don't have enough manpower for that, though. Okay. So we will need to up our conscription law first. Is it covered German spies? I don't know about that. Race to other projects are closest allies. Naturally, the whole world now knows. Some have dismissed the project child's fantasy, but many experts fear a breakthrough if they should succeed. I don't know about that. German spies. This time I will accept those divisions because I can just put them on a garrison deal. I'm sure it hasn't been changed yet. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel too bad. Okay, I have probably done like about 1 million casualties from that seaport trapping, but still. Tibet was annexed by Nepal. Okay. Nepal's strong now. Okay. Getting a bonus from air superiority. Unfortunate. Nepal beats Tibet surprisingly often, but that's really good for unified China since Nepal is much less likely to protect them than India or Russia. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Russia's gonna be a problem. Big Greece. Oh, they did Magali Ideal resurrected. Or Magali Idea. Oh. Exalt the martyrs. Since the early days of Zenhai Revolution, brave young men armed with sometimes with nothing but a blade or a grenade would charge better armed Manchu troops, leading the way for revolutionaries to topple the old order. Today, as fate of China has decided, we must cultivate another generation of courageous martyrs, the shock troopers that will irrigate our revolution with their blood. Dare to die, core, division attack, land knight attack. A lot of good bonuses. I have noticed that it looks like they're shifting more to a lot of those are all temporary bonuses. Definitely want survivability studies. I got it. Plus 10% research speed is busted. And that army XP would be pretty nice also. Because I got to catch up on my research so badly. Labor issues linger in Linguang. Politics and economics are linked. And if I can get that reduced combat with, I'm so excited. Alright, so they just made Big Tibet. Alright, research speed time. I'm curious, how does land doctrine cost? Does it reduce mastery costs also? 35%. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go Grand Assault. I mean, Infiltration, minus 10% supply consumption, I really like. Max Money plus 5% is not great. Land Knight attack's good. Recon giving soft attack bonuses. I'm just not super impressed with the rest of that stuff. Tank Organization, again, buffs from Recon. Reinforce rate, always nice. Intelligence, meh. The 15 org. And the 10 org. But plus 25%. 25% like breakthrough is so good. And plus 10% coordination. I really like that coordination bonus. I'm gonna take it. Comprehensive study of the art of war. Published full analysis of Sun Tzu's Art of War and its applications. It was published in a military paper called World Military Science, Diagnosis Research, German Theoretical Schools, Russian Doctrine, Internationals. Our men march under great minds. I'll probably just end up doing field engineering because I have engineers in all my soldiers. Alright, here we... Oh. Ah. I need to actually control more. Okay, I guess we go ahead and do these. Constitute tradition. In order to best exploit a breakthrough in enemy tactical zones, cause havoc in rear lines, must create effective cavalry corps that can speedily move across rough terrain. Cavalry is a core of our second echelon forces, combine firepower with mobility to overrun our enemies before they can regroup. Our communication hubs and supply depots, severing their ability to fight. Resistance, occupation. Okay, they're probably taking a lot of casualties from elsewhere. How's the US doing? I think they're pushing back, or pretty stable overall, I think. Okay, so the International landed and took Newfoundland, but they have not pushed elsewhere, it looks like. Like they got a little foothold here, maybe? Coming to France, but not a naval... Oh, wait, no, it is a naval base. Is it? Yeah. But see if they could push that at all. Maybe my politicized army. Most notable is the core of the UA Army, Yeju and his associates. Such a move could result in an army holding the Republic at gunpoint for some sort of lofty ideal. Cult to that Guofu, based around Zhenjiang. What's next? Tutelage? Negation ideology prevents the excesses of warlordism.
准备移动。
Political commissars in the new academy. Much the fierce reputation tenacity developed by one public cadets could be attributed to many things, the intense training regime for one. Their high command decided to reactivate the constant political commissars. The ideologies and ancient tactics don't win wars. One sweet.
是的，长官。
Ooh, I see an opportunity. Battle in depth. Battle in depth, the latest doctrine in the Russian military theory, the evolution of centuries of warfare, integrating multiple front-sized operations across several levels of operations. We can take on even the most advanced armies of China. You have military doctrine and technology, especially regarding maneuver. Vital in the landscape, many foreign powers have already spent years training and equipping our rivals. Oh yeah, I don't even have bombs. That would be helpful. I gotta save up my conscription law. Global core dilemma. Fall of Boston. Oof. The Athens of America has fallen. Boop, boop. Alright. Let's just go ahead and start doing something. The road to unification. United States affairs can last no longer. The central government ceases to act in good faith and under reliable, stable economic terms that must be thrust into the southern seats of power once more to lead national unification efforts. The world is awry. China cannot continue to suffer or dwell within her misfortune. Clouds gather, the nation constitution must be protected once again. Oh, I can get my last thing here. Yeah, I think we'll just do field engineering, yeah. Oh, yeah, the extra soft attack bonus will be solid. And then I need to up my conscription law so I can have more manpower. How much research speed do I get? 10%? I don't think it's worth political power right now. I really need the... Okay. Path of negotiation. It would be foolish to thrust the provincial administration into another costly war, raising thunder and bloodshed across the country in an attempt for self-important unification. True statesmanship is born from compromise discussion, not swift bullet and cold steel. Deng Jianming cannot admit to being a great Chinese statesman. They did not at least exert other options before resorting to the sword. As long as the warlord era, China has largely been split upon north-south axis. We wheat-eating northerners will never get on with those rice-eating southerners. Following the Xinhai Revolution and subsequent declaration of independence, Beijing's government authority is isolated. We'd be fools if we didn't at least try again. I'll wait until I get that improved airframes in 30 days, and then we can make him speed. I always go for agility. Unfortunately, I don't have a super awesome designer, but called Batavia. Oh, and the Third International is apparently operating down here as well. Oof, yeah, I think it's over for the Entente. Oh yeah, there we go. I'll leave 2 factories on trains. Okay, so we actually need to contest the airspace here. Four million casualties. Do I need more civs? I might honestly actually need more civs. Otherwise, I'm going to be hurting for resources. Okay, so now I should be able to afford upping my... So I don't have the 10 combat with reduction thing that I want. Or the 10% combat with reduction. But I can go ahead and raise these guys up to 18.7 combat width. And yeah, we can afford that. Alright. Let's go ahead and update design. Okay, so I can't. I thought there was an easy way to do it from here, but whatever. Start with engine 3s. Self-healing fuel tanks. That seems decent. Operational reserve plus 10% HP is pretty good. Ah, I see. So that's how the doctrine also influences you. Okay. Well, 10% HP is still nice. Basically like a 10% damage reduction. Well, I guess maybe 9%. After that all works out. Yes, gave the research slot. New director of rehabilitation. Originally established by Chenjiang, being upon his return to Canton in the early 1920s, the director of rehabilitation was to deal with all matters concerning national unification, and to invite Tang Jiaoyi to serve as director general alongside coalition other provinces, was ultimately a failed endeavor. Under its second iteration, it shall instead focus on coordinating occupied territories. Yeah, please give me a research slot. The nation has long followed a cycle of fracturing before unifying under immense national trauma, pressure, or struggle. Following through such a scheme, the Qing Mandate was broken and the untimely warlord era followed. The nation was briefly, quote, united by the Zhili clique in 1927. The Fengtian's clique's refusal to engage in elections with the Zhili nor continue their peaceful unification talks set off a springboard of further strife, anti-concessionism, anti-imperialism, remaining revolutionary sentiment, increasing calls to action for democracy, and a continuous struggle with Fengtian. The Shanghai Uprising in 1932, and eventually absolute breaking up the fractured Zhili central government in 1936. The bid to once again lead the cause of national unification, the North and South have come to a crossroads, dredging up the warlord era tale of unification or negotiation. Our method chosen will extract great toll on the nation, its people, and said people necessitate a certain spirit of vigor and support to endure the trials and tribulations of war yet again. The race to race momentum and mobilize people, many times to present themselves, is the price worthy to pay. Wills to aspire to the virtue of a nation unified through the signing of paper and careful negotiation, promises and guarantees. There be no assurance that either side of the table can see the light. As the case, the people, administration, military will surely deliberate that war must be the only way to national unification. Find ourselves under siege by Beijing, however, it will become clear that peace is never an option. People respond in tide. Build the case for unification. so I don't really need war support. So I guess I'll just do this. Every coalition within China has had some element of warlord essence, such its nature of the warlord era, where civilians have constantly been forced into the backseat due to the power of the gun. Nonetheless, being the standard state of affairs does not mean the warlords flanking our left and right are entirely dedicated to the cause of government. Of course, we can fight fire with fire, and with, quote, cautious pressure, we can force them to stop deploying their forces. Well, his front looks a little bit weaker now. Ooh, did he actually push us backward? Oh, they got the supply hub. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Get some troops over there. They decided to get pretty aggressive with it. I mean, it's good to an extent, because I need him to be, like, actually putting up a fight. Provisions. Torpedoes would be nice later, but let's get some mediums going. Very unfortunate I don't have, like, a tank design company or anything. Wish I did. Federalism in practice. Change takes time, and patience is a virtue. Oof, he's hammering me. Oof, but we finally getting some upgrades. Most importantly, Chen Jiangming getting infantry expert. Let's go. They've got really aggressive, actually. I mean, as long as I can replace the supply they're losing, it should be fine. But maybe they have more resources now that they finished off, like, the Dutch East Indies for the most part. Are they fighting Australasia's in the Third International? That's right. Ooh, a tank division. Don't mind if I do. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, no, no. That's right. That's what New England was. Dark times. Well, I will see what that peace conference ends up being looking like. Grand Air Doctrine, oh boy. Gotta go with battlefield support. Wait, can I do... So is there a big incentive to doing... aircrew surveys? Oh, okay, so this does give mastery gain, okay. Honestly, saving political power would be kind of nice, but... Leverage through solidarity? The North may in of itself not be a particularly united entity, but on an individual basis, any northern polity has proven itself swift to band together in order to prevent southern domination. Through careful diplomacy and cultivation of necessary relationships, the South will once again band it into a broad coalition of unity, making it impossible to conquer by force. Naturally, the North must come to the negotiating table as a result. Basically get everybody except the Nat Pops and Syndicalists into the coalition. Ooh. Move these guys up here to shore that place up. King Henry captured. Non-leadership admitted. Monarchy drew retake the homeland as the UK appears to have dealt a final irrevocable blow. I ran the bathroom again, so I will BRB once again. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ugh.
有何指示？
Uh-oh. I think it's the end of the Entente. Oh, Commonwealth of Canada survived, I guess. I have no idea what happens to America if the Commune of France took those states, but whatever, we'll find out.
准备完毕，长官。准备完毕，长官。
Say Risorgimento. United Syndicalist Italy, mercy. That's a big Iran. Oh, is the King of Hawaii also still around? Oh, yep. There goes Commonwealth of Canada. Yeah, they're creating a socialist Commonwealth of Canada. We got pushed back, and not that far actually from the fly hub. Oh, that's good for my XP losses and everything, at least. Or good for my mastery for my doctrines, I suppose. That'll be a big one. 10% soft attack, 10% plus 10 organization. All right. Yeah, not that much equipment and manpower. There goes the West Indies Confederation. Dominican Republic, I think, back to the wrong horse in this one. Woo woo, I got Macau support. Nice. A model for all to see. Hub provinces are a common phrase of term all throughout the nation, most evidently with the implementation within Shanxi or Hunan. Many southern governments to build a sense of legitimacy to rival the north, prove themselves capable of ruling and administration efficiently and in good order. Through such efforts, a sense of national duty and servitude are to be constructed. Defensive stance may hurt our future aggressive ambitions, but there will be a future reward. Actually, I'll spend 30 political power, why not? They're almost 5 million casualties. Upper limit of 500 divisions. Ugh. That's the thing, is oh, that's not good, that's not good. Did I lose? I lost a division there. The divisions got encircled, that's not good. I think one of my Mountaineer divisions got encircled also. Yeah. Oh well. We're not paying super close attention. I knew that was in danger of falling. Alright, we got mediums. Let's start pushing on those. What's this guy got? Air defense 34. A little bit less air defense and air attack, but more agility, more range. Yeah, it's worth it. Oof. Okay, that's not good.
准备完毕，长官。有何指示？
Now getting much more serious about pushing in the south. Looking at Hawaii. Try to get like one land port in all these provinces. Uh, Plus 12% research speed's pretty good. Plus 5% efficiency cap and plus 10% research speed. Pretty good also. And arguably even better. Yeah. Probably the move. Alright, so now we have collapsed everything. All the other wars are through, so we can see 3 million to 5.1 million casualties. Oh, man, and this war has been pretty flat. Okay, they've pushed a little bit, but it's been pretty flat up there for like the last year, almost 2 years now we've been doing this.
有何指示？出发。是的。
That should be fine. Support artillery gives mountaineers breakthrough versus reduced mountaineer combat width. So, like, here's the thing. If I get -2 combat, 0.2 combat width, I can just fit more mountaineers into a given division in order to have more breakthrough. If I was using recon rangers and line artillery, that could be good, but I am not, so... Yeah, so that ends up giving me +7 breakthrough. Does increase my number of special... I guess that does increase the number of special force battalions you haven't used, so it's not perfect, but still pretty good, I think. Extra reinforced rank coordination would be helpful.
准备完毕，长官。命令。
I'm curious what Japan's manpower situation is like right now. Yeah, they're only on extensive conscription. I mean, I really haven't inflicted that many casualties. Taking 2.1, I've inflicted 1.1 million casualties on them. Not great, but the equipment loss is what's going to be far more severe for them.
是的，长官。
I hate force attack.
准备完毕，长官。命令。有何指示？
Okay. Sure. Nature advisors drew inspiration not only from their experience fighting the Welk Creek, but also earlier colonial conflicts in Africa. To root out ongoing strategies in the League, a series of encirclement campaigns began following the 1932 Shanghai Uprising, fortifying key strong points against Lingguang, denies enemies easy movement, allowing mobile elements to isolate and destroy them.
有何指示？
Few exceptions, Federalist leaders consistently champion the cause of negotiation. Three cheers for Chen Jiaming, subduer of illiteracy. Or vanquisher of opium. I can really use that political power. I'm near max stability. We can have a little social liberalism as a treat. Oh, that division just got straight up destroyed. They force attack themselves to death. Federalist romanticism fractures. Federalism at its peak, even the adherence of intrinsically decentralized democratic ideology manageable, has been a significant challenge. Just like Shenzhen having found themselves somewhere in the middle, seeing a federal republic balance between the central government and provinces. Democracy, I hope, will slowly be built from there. Through freedom, people develop, and therein lies the source of a nation's strength. Federal utopians rise within, representing national solidarity, growing democratic sentiment. Greater grows, the more difficult it begins to control, especially as lower ranks begin to buck status quo. Louisiana will rise by a large amount. Oof. War support. Okay, so there's more of a reason for me to get my war support up. We go ahead and get basic engine first. Okay, I definitely need better infantry equipment. Oh, wow. I mean, no piercing whatsoever, but that's a lot of soft attack. Yeah, I do have tons of tungsten. Why not? Let's mix it up. Oh, you can't use... Ah. Has to be used for the artillery roll. Fair enough. Some aces. None for heavy fighters. Alright, that province looks a little bit weak. I might be able to push that. I've almost taken 6 million casualties. Oh, wait. Was Japan... Okay, Japan was guaranteeing their independence. Okay, fair enough. Well, that might take some of the pressure off. Oh yeah, that's a lot of divisions they got. But they've taken no casualties so far, or what? Oh, because I guess they haven't actually fought the Co-Prosperity Sphere. We're not at war with them. Well, I'd want to get full control of that, so we'll just do this one. Guangdong, along a center of global maritime trade, has similarly benefit from a large experienced seafaring community. Affecting this trade is similar to push Guangdong to develop a naval tradition on its own, culminating in the formation of the Guangdong Naval Academy. While primarily land-based needs, the warlord era has caused significant neglect. It is not too late for us to reverse course and expand the seats at the academy. Is there a reason why you guys aren't moving? Didn't get everybody on. Let's see what we can do. Okay, they had a bad time there. They didn't... I think if they don't do force attack, they have a pretty bad time of it all. Ooh, okay. We got breakthrough. Let's go. We gotta keep this momentum up. Can I get encirclement here? Or disease plague in China. Ignorance, poverty, so diagnosis for diseases of ignorance, poverty, soldier banditry, and foreign capitalism. Zhang nonsense take root among many other intellectuals. Here we go. Ooh. That is quite the ally to have. Also, they just held Canada. Okay. Very funny. This is a French puppet. New York is controlled by the commune. Great Pacific War. After the Second American Civil War, the Empire advanced virtually unopposed in the Pacific, with many predicting it would become the foremost power in the region, eclipsing American and German rivals in influence. During its military-industrial might of the Civil War, the American government set sights on the Pacific again, openly challenging Japan's dominance, with reports of naval engagements between the two great powers. Despite Japan's resounding successes across the Pacific, it now faces its most significant challenge yet. Industrial juggernaut America shakes off the rubble of the Civil War, and its war machine comes to life again. Huh. Weird, Zaid. Well, glad you were able to chat now. let's see, it's called Colombia as our ally. Yeah, so now Japan should be, they're going to be having a bad time.
他们将厉害！准备移动。
So who's dealt the most damage? Okay, so me. Okay, so against the League of Southeast Provinces, the Beijing government has put and Hunan have put in more work, but otherwise, I am by far doing the most damage out of anybody.
何指示？
Right through there. And I think they have to do a ton of soft attack. Ooh, we have Fuzhou.
完毕，长官。命令！准备完毕。
Actually, I want you guys allocated to that line. Then I think I can take all these guys out. Change them to the Expeditionary Force.
准备移动。
Okay, they're all at the same time.
准备完毕，长官。
There we go.
立正！
That's a lot of divisions. I'm probably not getting it through that. I have poor gentlemen, so let's go ahead and get an air base there, and then I can start deploying some airplanes from there.
是的，长官。
No, you guys took my seaport trap!
有何指示？
Well, fair enough. We'll probably actually start, actually fighting. I want to switch out.
准备！
Okay, so it'll be easier for me, I think,
立好！
if I switch out a bunch of these guys, and then I can switch.
有何指示？
Whoops.
命令！是的，长官。 命令！
Alright, where are the supply hubs? So this is a big supply hub here, so you really need to capture that.
注意！
Let's just go. Push here. Oh, no. I did not realize they had so much close air support. No wonder we're getting wrecked. Okay, then I definitely need fighters, and I need anti-air. How much anti-air do I have? Oh, that's enough. Definitely could probably get some of my mountaineers. For my other divisions, though... we're gonna need quite a bit more. Yes, extra org. That's what you love to see it. Alright. Okay, we may as well keep the small planes here because we'll see how well my fighters can do here. One sweet. Especially if they have really bad fighters. We should be able to do pretty well. But yeah, if we're just getting obliterated by close air support, then that's just rough. Guangdong provincial government traditional focus has been on light craft capable of patrolling Pearl River. Torpedo boats, minesweepers, and gunboats, humbled by global standards, are nevertheless the bedrock of our fleet. Having this flotilla will be the first step in building modern Cantonese naval tradition capable of competing with our old rivals in Fujian, Shandong, and Jiangnan. Oh, why would they hate when they push like this, and I don't want to push into Vietnam, guys. We just keep holding this line here. That works for us. Oh man, my industrial concern. Just flat research speed? Pretty good. I gotta go partial mobilization. I'm gonna hold on to partial mobilization because I'm at 9. That's gotta drop it by at least like 1 factory, right? Okay, literally 1 factory, but still. Alright, 1 to 617, so that's pretty good kill ratio, I gotta say. I'm gonna go and split these guys in half so that they'll share their XP as new planes come in. Okay, okay. Oh, that's not good. This is kind of preposterous, but... no, that's very, very not good. But maybe I can get these guys to circle around him. If I could just keep him locked up if he doesn't have too much in the way of inferiority. Hopefully. Just keep attacking. Just keep on attacking him. Like, seriously, guys. Like, this is the plan. Just keep on attacking him. If they're encircled, they can't break out. And we can just keep hammering him. There we go. Yeah, I would like to stop that, but kind of one thing at a time. Man, did we get the... You know, we got the shipyard. Oh, yeah, we did that. Guangdong Shipyard. Guangdong Provincial Government traditionally sponsored small brownwater fleet meant to protect inland rivers and coastal ports, but the protection of Lake Asia cities, their great power backers, provided now waning. It's critical we develop some naval capabilities of our own, lest we lose any hope of maintaining our sovereignty over the seas. The Guangdong Shipyard shall foment a new naval tradition. Okay. Again. Just got to get like a couple of them down, because once they start breaking, it's over. Again. 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 Try your best and still end up with, like... I got these guys having a really bad time. Oh, I have neglected my industry tech. That's not good. All Bangkok. Okay. I can at least bring that division down. Yes. Alright, I want the divisions. I mean, Oh, okay. Looks like he's bailing. Here we get. I want to get. One of the greatest nations of the 20th century's mass improvement of communication technologies allowed for journalists to command increasingly large formations. Has had a proven industry of tilting scales on battlefields, whether it be fighting conventional battles, dealing with rural insurgencies. Radios will give us the edge we need to prevail. I cannot get like, a single vision encircled. Okay, where are all of you? Clearly, all of you just poured fire in there. That lack of air superior. Oh, that was my air base that I built. You gotta get like one of these guys down. Where are we getting the encircled penalty out of curiosity? I'm going crazy with this one. Oh, I have no manpower now. I feel like they got rid of some of these. Well, I'm just gonna stockpile the political power now because I need it. Alright. Okay, he has no support lines. That leads me to believe I might actually be able to break through here. Ugh. Okay, so what I need is I do just need like a dedicated. Probably only 6 divisions. But I do need them dedicated just holding like here.
Billy. Yup. 准备完毕，长官。准备完毕，长官。
Alright, and now if I use my Mountaineers, these guys do have AA. So, in theory, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's going to be bad, but hopefully not like apocalyptically bad. Federalist Society. More resources would be nice. I would need to import less. Alright, I mean, the air power disparity closes some. Well. That makes me very sad. But we have really good fighters, so they should be able to put a good dent into him. New tanks. I think it's 25% reliability, huh? Okay, let's see how bad this is. Pretty bad. Those just don't have the combat what's really keeping up dudes engaged. Oh. That's all I can, really. Now we wait. I'm gonna get some encirclements from here, hopefully, so you guys can go ahead and move towards there. And you guys are gonna need to attack whoever's gonna be landing over there. Point. No, you don't. Brigade size. Nobody doing anything there. Production efficiency retention, yeah. Yeah, probably trade interdiction, I'm guessing. That's a lot of damage to my divisions. How much AA do I have now? Okay. I might be able to put AA in my divisions. I haven't got a force to at this point. Just anything to reduce the amount of air damage we're taking. Paris against Moscow, yep. Honestly? Then the third angel, oh boy. So it looks like the Third International has an advantage on... Oh, wow, they have a big advantage on fielded manpower and... Wait, oh no, but I don't think that's... Everybody's been called in yet, so let's wait a little bit. Foreign Europe awoke to sound tanks rolling, bombs flying, the laws of declared total war against any state... Not against any state in particular, but against godless communism and materialism for liberation of the human soul. Mechanized defense against the Third International promised to use any means necessary to destroy socialism worldwide. Is he insane? Oh god, don't tell me we all got pulled. Might need to avoid microdescription law again. Okay, I definitely need more research speed. And I think that means I no longer need to import coal, maybe? Yeah. Would you kid me? Do I get 6 coal and then it gets exported? Would I? I think that's probably Russia calling all its puppets into war. Let me switch these guys to interception, actually. They might do better for us if we can prioritize intercepting their close air support. Or if I just am disrupting them more, still be good. Yeah. Oh, okay, now it looks more equivalent. This might be the end for us, though, gamers. I don't know that we can compete with this kind of close air support deal is a problem for us. Okay, he's naval evading Hainan again. This time, can I? Oh.
准备完毕，长官。
So America hasn't actually... Do they have a navy? They do have a navy, but they haven't really done anything with it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be real, gamers. I think we're just gonna call it here. I don't think... I can maybe hold, but I don't think... With that... It's one of those things where they have just such a big air force. Like, I'd basically be reliant on waiting until America eventually capitulates Japan, because there's just no way I can compete with that big of an air force. So... Yep. I should also prioritize the anti-air sooner. I've probably taken massive casualties. I mean, yeah, we're up to 360k casualties. You get pretty bad from that anti-air. So I should prioritize anti-air sooner. But thanks everybody for watching. As we'll fought Endeavor. And Happy New Year again to everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.